Vueling 291, request taxi.
Vueling 291, runway 24 taxi via Golf 2 Tango, Echo 2.
Runway 2 for taxi via Golf 2 Tango, Echo 2 Vueling 291. AE Delvice 267 Juliet, request taxi.
AE Delvice 267 Juliet, runway 24 taxi via Tango, Echo 2.
Runway 24 taxi via Tango, Echo 2, AE Delvice 267 Juliet.
Vueling 37 Bravo Mike, ramp 14 taxi via Echo 8 Tango.
Ramp 14 via Echo 8 Tango, Vueling 37 Bravo Mike.
Vueling 291, contact Ibiza Tower 118.505. Have a good afternoon.
Over to Tower 118.505, Vueling 291. Vueling 291, ready to go, runway 24.
Vueling 291 Ibiza Tower, wind 180 at 6, runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 24 cleared for takeoff, Vueling 291. AE Delvice 267 Juliet, holding short, runway 24.
AE Delvice 267 Juliet, hold short of 24.
Affirmative, hold short of 24, AE Delvice 267 Juliet.
Edelweiss 267 Juliet, runway 24, line up and wait.
Runway 24, line up and wait. Edelweiss 267 Juliet.
Edelweiss 267 Juliet, Ibiza Tower, wind 180 at 6, runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 24, cleared for takeoff. Edelweiss 267 Juliet.
Vueling 291, reset transponder. Squawk 6762.
Squawk 6762, Vueling 291.
Edelweiss 267 Juliet, contact Barcelona Center 119.45. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Barcelona Center 119.45, Edelweiss 267 Juliet.
Sirius 525, cleared direct Gislu, cross Gislu at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS X-ray runway 24.
Cleared direct Gislu, cross Gislu at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS X-ray runway 24, Oli Sirius 525. Vueling 291, IFR to Huari Bamidine Airport. Vueling 291, ready to copy IFR clearance to Huari Bamidine Airport.
Vueling 291, Barcelona Center, expect runway 24 in sub for echo departure. Squawk 6762.
In sub for echo departure. Squawk 6762. Vueling 291.
Vueling 291, read back correct. Vueling 291, Barcelona Center, radar contact, climb to flight level 290.
Climb to flight level 290, Vueling 291.
Barcelona Center, Transavia 32 Hotel, flight level 360.
Transavia 32 Hotel, Barcelona Center, radar contact. Vueling 58 Uniform Tango, cleared direct Gislu, cross Gislu at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS X-ray runway 24.
Clear direct Gislu, cross Gislu at or above 3,000 feet, clear ILS X-ray runway 24, Vueling 58 Uniform Tango.
Nostrum Air 2443, descend to 3,600 feet, QNH 1007.
Descend to 3,600 feet, QNH 1007, Nostrum Air 2443.
Ali Sirius 525, contact Ibiza Tower 118.505.
Contact Tower 118.505, Ali Sirius 525.
Barcelona Center, Iberex 16 Alpha Mike, good afternoon, flight level 310. Iberex 16 Alpha Mike, Barcelona Center, identified. Vueling 58 Uniform Tango, contact Ibiza Tower 118.505.
Contact Tower 118.505, Vueling 58 Uniform Tango.
Valotia 7 X-ray Romeo, contact Palma approach 119.4.
Contact Palma approach 119.4, Volotea 7 X-ray Romeo.
Vueling 1 Quebec Charlie, Barcelona Center, expect Sago 6 Foxtrot, runway 19er.
Expect Sago 6 Foxtrot, runway 19er, Vueling 1 Quebec Charlie.
Vueling 1 Quebec Charlie, Sago 6 Foxtrot, runway 19er. Report ready for descent.
Sago 6 Foxtrot, runway 19er, ready for descent, Vueling 1 Quebec Charlie.
Vueling 1 Quebec Charlie, descend to flight level 130.
Descent to flight level 130, Vueling 1 Quebec Charlie.
Europa 83 Quebec, contact Palma approach 119.4.
Contact Palma approach 119.4, Europa 83 Quebec.
VLG291, request new cruise altitude.
Vueling 291, Roger, SA new altitude.
Request flight level 250, Vueling 291.
Vueling 291, Roger, a new cruise altitude flight level 250. Iberex Pass 16 Alpha Mike, Barcelona Center, expect Prodo 3 Delta, runway 32 right. Expect Prodo 3 Delta, runway 32 right, Iberex Pass 16 Alpha Mike.
Barcelona Center, Ryanair 25 Kilo Golf, good afternoon, 500 feet.
Ryanair 25 Kilo Golf, Barcelona Center, identified, climb to flight level 170.
Climb to flight level 170, Ryanair 25 Kilo Golf.
Fueling 291, ready for descent.
Vueling 291, Huari Bumadin landing runway 23.
Alright, Huari Baumijin landing runway 23, fueling 291.
Nostrum Air 2443, contact Valencia approach 124.75.
Contact Valencia approach 124.75 Nostrum Air 2443.
Vueling 1 Quebec Charlie, contact Palma control approach 128.35.
Contact Palma Control approach 128.35, Vueling 1 Quebec Charlie.
Iberex Paz 16 Alpha Mike, Prodo 3 Delta, runway 32 right. Report ready for descent. Prodo 3 Delta, runway 32 right, ready for descent, Iberex Paz 16 Alpha Mike. Iberex Paz 16 Alpha Mike, descend to flight level 210. Descend to flight level 210, Iberex Paz 16 Alpha Mike. Vueling 4 Sierra Echo, contact Barcelona approach 135.28.
Contact Barcelona approach 135.28, Vueling 4 Sierra Echo.
Barcelona Center, Ryanair 98 Papa Tango, flight level 360.
Ryanair 98 Papa Tango, Barcelona Center, identified. Vueling 291, contact Maghreb Control Algiers 124.9er.
Center on 12 for 9er, Vueling 291. Have a good afternoon. Maghreb Control Algiers, Vueling 291, flight level 250.
Vueling 291, Maghreb Control Algiers, identified.
Maghreb Control Algiers, Ryanair 7 Tango Foxtrot, good afternoon, flight level 370.
Ryanair 7 Tango Foxtrot, Maghreb Control Algiers, identified. Vueling 291, descend to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180, Vueling 291. Air France 1454, turn right, heading 200, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 200, Air France 1454.
Air France 1454, contact Algiers approach 121.4.
Contact Algiers approach 121.4, Air France 1454.
Maghrib Control Algiers, Postman 082 Heavy, flight level 380.
Postman 082 Heavy, Maghrib Control Algiers, radar contact. France Soleil 7223, contact Marseille Control 120.75, have a good afternoon. Center on 120.75, France Soleil 7223, have a good afternoon.
Maghrib Control Algiers, Spanish 1005 Heavy, good afternoon, flight level 301.
Spanish 1005 Heavy, Maghrib Control Algiers, radar contact. Vueling 291, turn left, heading 075 vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 075, Vueling 291.
Vueling 291, contact Algiers approach 121.4.
Contact Algiers approach 121.4, Vueling 291. Algiers approach, Vueling 291, flight level 199, we have whiskey.
Vueling 291 Algiers approach, good afternoon, QNH 1010, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 23.
QNH 1010, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 23, Vueling 291.
Vueling 291, turn left, heading 075, descend to flight level 060.
Turn left, heading 075, descend to flight level 060, Vueling 291.
Vueling 291, turn left, heading 040.
Turn left, heading 040, fueling 291.
Vueling 291, turn right, heading 070.
Turn right, heading 070, fueling 291.
Tassalai Air 1140, contact Algiers Tower 118.7, have a good afternoon.
Contact Tower 118.7 at Tassalai Air 1140.
Algiers approach. Spanish 1005 heavy. Flight level 1904, we have whiskey on board.
Spanish 1005 heavy Algiers approach, QNH 1010, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 23.
QNH 1010, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 23. Spanish 1005 heavy.
Spanish 1005 heavy, descend to flight level 053.
Descend to flight level 053, Spanish 1005 heavy.
Spanish 1005 heavy, 56 miles from LR 11, turn right, heading 205, maintain 2,300 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS runway 23.
Turn right, heading 205, 2,300 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 23, Spanish 1005 heavy.
Vueling 291, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1010, fueling 291.
Vueling 291, descend to 3,000 feet.
Descend to 3,000 feet, Vueling 291.
Vueling 291, turn right, heading 115.
Turn right, heading 115, Vueling 291.
Vueling 291, descend to 2,300 feet.
Descend to 2,300 feet, Vueling 291.
Vueling 291, 6 miles from LR11, turn right, heading 220, maintain 2,300 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS runway 23.
Turn right, heading 220, 2,300 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 23, Vueling 291.
Air France 1454, contact Algiers Tower 118.7.
Contact Tower 118.7, Air France 1454.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
Vueling 291, established on final approach.
Vueling 291, affirmative. Vueling 291, contact Algiers Tower 118.7.
Contact Tower 118.7, Vueling 291, bye-bye. Algiers Tower, Vueling 291, ILS runway 23.
Vueling 291, Algiers Tower, wind 170 at 9er, runway 23 clear to land.
Runway 23 cleared to land, Vueling 291.
Moonraker 1012 Heavy, ready to go, runway 23.
Moonraker 1012 Heavy, Algiers Tower, wind 170 at 9er, runway 23, cleared for takeoff. Traffic 7 mile final, no delay.
Runway 23, cleared for takeoff, no delay. Moonraker 1012 Heavy.
Algiers Tower, Spanish 1005 Heavy, ILS runway 23. Spanish 1005 Heavy, Algiers Tower, continue. Vehicle, Spanish 1005 Heavy. Moonraker 1012 Heavy, contact Algiers departure 120.8.
Contact Algiers departure 120.8. Moonraker 1012 Heavy.
Retard.
Vueling 291, exit right at Bravo 3.
Exit right at Bravo 3, Vueling 291.
Spanish 1005 Heavy, wind 170 at 9er, runway 23 clear to land.
Runway 23 clear to land. Spanish 1005 Heavy.
Vueling 291, contact ground 121.8, bye-bye.
Ground 121.8, Vueling 291. Have a good afternoon.